Hey guys, welcome to another Uber Hulk review. Today we're going to be looking at the Jonah Hex figures from Neca. So here's the back of the packaging. Here's wanted posters of Lila, a wanted poster of Jonah Hex, and a wanted poster of Quentin Turnbow. And I'm going to let you get a little read up. I'll scroll down so you can read. Okay. And the front, and then there's a picture of Jonah Hex. A picture of the front of the packaging. And let's have a look at the figures. I actually have all three figures. There's Quentin Turnbow. There's Lila. And there's the man himself, Jonah Hex. We're going to have a look at the three of these individually, and then we're going to have a look at all three of them together with all their accessories. So let's have a look. Okay, so the first person we're going to have a look at is going to be Turnbow. Okay. Played by John Malkovich. So there's the front of Turnbow. And I love the just the way that everything looks, up all the way up to his face sculpt, which that's a wonderful face sculpt. This bullet rack can actually come off, but you'd have to take his coat all the way off. The pants, I know you can see the seams right there, the pants, the boots, and everything. The back, even the hair is impressive to me. Okay? So let's have a look at his articulation. All right. And I've just got him on a basic stand. Articulation. He has he has a little bit of head articulation. Arms go up, arms go out, arms go back down. He has a knee or elbow joint, and hands circulate side to side. The hands look like they should be holding a pistol. He has waist articulation. As you can tell, there's a cut right there, and his boots have articulation too. He comes with a hat, which is a pretty nice looking hat. And he also comes with this mask, which he uses in the front of the video, or the beginning of the movie. I don't know if you can see that, but yeah, that's what he uses to rob the train. And here's his gun. So that's Turnbow and all of his accessories. Next, we're going to have a look at Lila and all of her accessories. So, come on, Lila. Where are you? Yeah. Bye-bye. Lila is played by Megan Fox. And she did a pretty good job. I'm not a fan of Megan Fox because she plays up the whole sex thing way too much. But I like Megan Fox because she was pretty good in Transformers. She was really good in this movie. Had some good comic relief parts, but you could tell that she wasn't going to be messed with as a woman. So, yeah, even playing a prostitute, woman empowerment. Here's Lila's gun. I don't think you're going to be able to see it. There's Lila's gun. It's just a little bitty pistol. I don't know if you're going to be able to see that with the lighting the way that it is, but, Okay, so there's her pistol and There's Lila herself with that face sculpt. To me, almost screams Megan Fox. She's got the hair, which is plastic. She's got a little neck thing. She's got a little corsage right here. Her head rotates side to side. She has waist pivot. Her arms go up. Her arms go. Her elbows go. Her elbows rotate, and rotate. And her legs have articulation. And so there's Lila from the front, Lila from the side, Lila from the back, and I love the detail on the dress that she's wearing. And Lila from the other side. Well, Lila stand up. And Lila from the front again. So there's that. Move her to the side. And on Turnbow and Jonah Hex, I'm missing. I've got it somewhere here. Jonah Hex, he's got a tomahawk, and he's also got, I think that's it. His tomahawk I'm missing, but I've got it somewhere. I just have to find it. And Turnbow has a cane, and I've got to find those too. So, but other than that, I've got all their accessories. Actually, I do have all their accessories. It's just they're on the floor somewhere, and I need to clean up. Okay, so there's Jonah Hex's gun. All right. Cool classic piece that you would expect somebody from the Old West to have. Jonah Hex is a bit controversial because let's take a look at his hat. And that's the hat of a Confederate soldier. But in the movie, Jonah Hex is talking to an African-American guy, and the African-American guy says, "Man, I know that you don't believe in all that nonsense." And Jonah Hex said, "You know what? The president, the only reason that I wear this uniform is because that president is not my president." So, and I know there's people today that say the same thing. So his head articulation, he looks like, let's see here. There's where Turnbow used the branding iron on his face. Can't remember the name of the guy that played him in the movie, but he also plays Thanos in the upcoming Infinity Wars. There's the head articulation. Let's see here. There's the waist articulation. There's the foot articulation. So there's the front of Jonah Hex. There's the side of Jonah Hex. There's the back of Jonah Hex. There's the other side of Jonah Hex. Something I didn't show you. He has these two pistols. I don't know if they're built in or not. We're going to discover today, kids. Give me a second. Jonah Hex, the story behind Jonah Hex is that his Quentin Turnbow actually killed his entire family while he watched, and then took a branding iron and branded his face with his mark, so that he would forever know that Quentin Turnbow was the man that killed his children and his wife. There's the gun that was in his holster. This is kind of an older figure, probably 10 years old. There's the holster. I'm going to have to hot glue that back on. And the gun just slides right into the holster. I didn't show you his articulation. His arms go up. His arms go straight out. He has elbow articulation. His articulation in the hands. And the elbows go out. And the elbows go back in. Go down to the side. Let me get these guys stood up for a second. And I'm going to show you what they all look like. And we're going to finish out this review. Jonah Hex, the movie, to me, is really cool because whenever the Indians saved him, whenever the Native Americans saved him, they gave him the power to speak to the dead. And he does that. And he actually he's like a private investigator in the Old West who goes and speaks to souls and helps them go to their final place, which is actually pretty cool to me. So, once again, there's Lila. There's Jonah Hex. There's Quentin Turnbow. And I think his name is Josh Brolin. I may be mistaken. If I said his name wrong, let me know in the comments below. But there's John Malkovich's Quentin Turnbow. There's Josh Brolin as Jonah Hex, and Megan Fox as Lila. And there's her accessory, Jonah Hex's accessory, and Turnbow's accessory. So this has been my Jonah Hex NECA collection. What did I think about the movie? I thought the movie was pretty good, but could have been better. I liked the supernatural aspect of it. I thought that all three people who were the main characters did a killer job. No, I didn't just watch it for Megan Fox's sex stuff. I actually watched it for him, the supernatural part. And to watch John Malkovich die. Because, that's always just good entertainment because he's a great actor. All three of these are great actors. So, this is a Uber Hulk review. And do I give these figures a smash or no smash? I give them a smash if you can find them. Took me a year to find all three of them, but I have them now in my collection. And the Uber Hulk is out. See you guys later.